Welcome into the recap of the White Sox 9-5 loss as the Phillies take 2 of 3 in the weekend series. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at Lakeside Bank. Lakeside Bank, where every Lakeside client has their own Lakeside banker. Lakeside Bank, it's about time. That was just a poorly pitched ball game today on almost every level, and that's why the Phillies were able to swing their way to a 9-5 victory. As I said yesterday, this Sox team does not quit. They keep coming at you offensively, but unfortunately, the pitching today let them down in a big way. Let's get into it. Also brought to you by our partners at Tasty Trade. Stocks, crypto, futures, options, whatever you trade, your platform should be tastytrade.com. Bryce Harper double in the first brings home Trey Turner, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead. But as I said, no quit in the White Sox. Drew Romo sack fly. That brings home Jacob Gonzalez, locked up at 1. And then Antonacci a base hit. Nishida to second. Peters in to score. 2-1 White Sox. Go to the bottom of the second, though. You can't spit the lead right back. And that's exactly what they did. Rafael Marchand, a home run with a man aboard, and the Phillies are back in front. Top 3, White Sox come back. Tristan Peters again. Double the shallow left. Mydroth come on down, and we're locked up and tied. But then, spit it right back again. Bottom 3, Brandon Marsh, who had a big day. Brandon Marsh hits one out of the ballpark, and the Phillies take the lead. Brandon Marsh is our Gallagher player of the game. There wasn't great starting pitching for the Phillies. Nola did not have a great day. Marsh had a 2-hit day, home run, another RBI, so I'm going to give him the Gallagher player of the game since 1927. Our friends at Gallagher, serving Chicago, partnering with businesses of every size to provide insurance risk management. AJG.com. Top 5, Grichuk gets a hit. He didn't even start today, comes up with a 2-hit day, and that brings home 2. Montgomery and Benintendi come on down. Sox right back in it again. But then bottom 5, Sox have scored, and then the Phillies come right back in the bullpen again. Cannot do anything with them. Bohm a double, brings home Harper. Stott a base hit, brings home Marsh. Crawford grounds out, brings home Bohm. And all of a sudden, you're like, what the heck is going on here? And then in the bottom of inning number 6, Marsh a base hit to bring in Schwarber. Bohm a base hit to bring in Harper. 9-5, and that's the way this one will finish. Phillies take 2 of 3. The good news is, at last check, the Guardians are down by $1 billion, and so the Sox won't lose any ground in the AL Central. Quick look at the box score brought to you by our great partners at SinusandSnoringMD.com. No snoring for this guy, no allergies. Thank you, SinusandSnoringMD.com. For the Chicago White Sox today, they got a double-digit hit day. They had 10 hits. 2 for Antonacci. Kid continues to play really good baseball. 1 for 5 for Vargas. 1 for 3 for Colson Montgomery. A knock for Chase Mydroth. 2 for Randall Grichuk with 2 RBIs. 2 for Tristan Peters and a hit for Nishida. And that'll be all for the Chicago White Sox. And every single guy that pitched today, with the exception of Richards on the back end when the game was already out of reach, gave up runs. 1 run for the opener, Gilbert. 3 runs for Sandlin. 3 runs for Davis. 2 runs for Hudson. Terrible pitching today. That's just a fact. It is what it is. Quick look at our winging it starting pitching matchup brought to you by our great partners at Hooters, originalhooters.com. For the White Sox, we'll go to Sandlin because he was really the starter. Gilbert pitched 2/3 of an inning as an opener. Sandlin, 3 1/3, 3 hits, 3 runs. They are all earned. He did strike out 6. He did walk 3. He did give up 2 home runs. And for the Philadelphia Phillies, talk about a guy who is getting grossly overpaid for how he's throwing. Aaron Nola, 4 1/3, 6 hits, 5 runs. They're earned 4 Ks, 4 walks, ERA a bloated 5.86 on the season. White Sox lose this. They get a day off tomorrow, and then they're home for a really tough week The Braves and the Dodgers coming to Chicago. Pack the ballpark. Support the guys. Have a great rest of your day and have a great week coming up. I appreciate you greatly. Take that.